Rogelio Goertzen, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm LaDonna Lockard. Here we are at the BMPA Minority Homeownership Conference, and Home is a sponsor here. You are the founder and the CEO of Home. What does it mean to you to be here at this event?
Absolutely. So this event is amazing. We're focused on home ownership for every single community, not just Hispanics, not just Blacks, but it's every single community. And it's very interesting because sometimes executives are like, well, Albanians don't even have language access and neither do Arabs. And it's like, do they all need to create their own different nonprofit or conference? No, let's come together as one community to empower everybody.
I really appreciate that because you're so right. We are in this market where we're trying so hard to get home ownership access to as many people as possible, but there are still so many barriers in the way of that. What are you doing to help bring that access forward?
So the biggest thing is being a voice. There are so many topics that people are just scared of. Their compliance team has told them no for so many years that they don't want to talk about it because they're scared. Instead of trying to find those solutions or finding the right rooms to have those conversations in. And that's why the Minority Homeownership Conference is such a big deal. I've been in this industry for 14 years, and the conversations that we are having at this conference are not had anywhere else.
Agreed. Already, I kid you not, it's been one of the most powerful conferences I've ever been in. Everything from opening to the first panel that you moderated, it really is just this, just this overwhelming feeling of it's time to stop saying there's a problem. It's time to say, what are we going to do about it? We know there's a problem. What solutions are we bringing to the table to open up that access for everyone? And you're right, this is the conference where those conversations are happening. This is only the second year for it, and I feel like it really needs to be so much bigger next year because this is something that affects everyone within this industry. And
absolutely.
I want to know, so from Home's standpoint, what's going on with you guys? What are you working on right now?
So first off, Home does not want to have another conference. There are 53 different conferences, and ultimately we want to empower the community that's going to those conferences. And that's why I love you so much, because you're at all of these different conferences and you're a pillar in this community, and you bring people together in a way that no one else is able to do. And that's what we're looking to do. So next year, I probably should not say this, but we are working very closely with the MPA for next year's conference. And you're right, it does need to be bigger. So we are working on televising that conference so that we can get it into 11 million consumers' homes. And we can actually talk about the housing issues that are important and the solutions that we can start today.
Incredible. I hope that this happens. I really do, because thank you first and foremost for the kind compliment. I am all over the place. I was in Vegas earlier this week. I'm here now. I'll be in Vegas again in 2 weeks. And then it's, one stop after the other. I think I have 3 trips to Texas next month. I'm literally out there in the trenches with people, seeing exactly what's going on, seeing what they're having to overcome. And I can't help but just keep feeling like there is still so much more that needs to be done. And I had someone who was like, oh, how ironic that you're going to the Minority Homeownership Conference.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, the irony is gone. It's not ironic. What it is it's as the majority, I need to be more involved in this. We're the ones who are going to hold so much power in trying to change that dynamic. It falls on us. The responsibility falls on us. We need to be the ones who are embracing the change and really fighting hard to support and to advocate for these other organizations that really are trying so hard to make incredible things happen. But we know systemically they have been fought left and right. They have had those opportunities taken away from them. It has not been something where there has been a fair opportunity. So for me, I'm like, no, y'all, I'm in that fight. Put me in that fight because I feel that responsibility.
Yeah.
So I hope that we all together as an industry embrace this as our communal responsibility. responsibility of what we should be doing.
Absolutely. And I want to just highlight, women weren't able to get a mortgage.
Up until like 50 years ago.
Exactly. So like that's still recent.
Yeah.
And then funny enough, the Great Depression happened. Maybe it was all the credit card spending. But that's exactly why it's important that you have a seat at the table. We need to talk about these things collectively, everybody, because every single community should be able to achieve homeownership.
Agreed. I could not agree more.
For more on this and all of today's top stories, go to nationalmortgageprofessional.com.